My mother bore me in the southern wild, and I am black, but oh, my soul is white. White as an angel is the English child, but I am black, as if bereaved of light. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Respected guests of honor, esteemed teachers, and my beloved friends. The couplets of poetry that I just recited before you are from a poem by a poet, William Blake, from 1789, describing the plight of a black child way before the civil rights movement came into existence, and all forms of injustice and cruelty was being meted on people just because they happened to possess more melanin pigments below their skin, or were unfortunate enough to be born on a different piece of land or to family of a different socially construed class. Today, I am standing in front of you to share some thoughts and facts on Islam and equality among mankind. Dear friends, as human, in its pursuit of its whims and desires, had plunged itself into an abyss of darkness by transgressing against the rights of both the Creator and the created, and had reduced itself from social and intellectual being to a beast driven by nothing except its immediate instincts, short-sighted goals, and selfish inclinations. Even basic universal truths like sharing the same origin with its own kind became difficult for him to comprehend or subsequently empathize with. Allah Exalted says in the Quran, Ya ayyuhan nasu inna khalaqnakum min dhakarin wa untha وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلِيمٌ خَبِيرٌ. O mankind, we created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into nations and tribes, that you may know each other, not that you may despise each other. Verily, the most honored of you in the sight of Allah is He who is the most righteous of you, and Allah has full knowledge and is well acquainted with all things. It is thus nothing less than the mercy of Allah upon His ever-heedless slaves that sent down the light of guidance upon them and taught humans to live and behave as humans. From the above verse, it is clear that no nation is created to be above any other nation or to rise above it. Man's worth in the eyes of man and in the eyes of Allah is determined by the good he does and by his obedience to Allah. Dear friends, the differences of race, color, or social status are only incidental. They do not affect the true status of man in the sight of Allah. The value of equality is not simply a matter of constitutional right or the agreement of noblemen or condescending charity. It is an article of faith which a Muslim takes seriously and to which he must adhere sincerely. The foundations of this Islamic value of equality are deeply rooted in the structure of Islam. It stems from the basic principle of Tawheed that all men are created by one and the same eternal God, the Supreme Lord of all, and from understanding that all mankind belong to the human race and share equally in a common parentage of Adam alayhi salam and Hawa. Allah is just and kind to all His creatures. He is not partial to any race, age, color, or social class or denomination. The whole universe is His dominion, and all the peoples are His creations, each of them born equal, in the sense that no one brings any possession with him, or they die equal, in the sense that they take back nothing of their worldly belongings. He judges every person on the basis of his own merit, and according to his own need, and it is He who has conferred on man a title of honor and dignity. Such are the principles behind the value of equality in Islam. When this concept is fully utilized, it will leave no place for prejudice or persecution. And when this divine ordinance is fully implemented, there will be no room for oppression or suppression. Concepts of chosen and Gentile peoples, words such as privileged and condemned races, expressions such as social class and citizens will all become meaningless and obsolete. Prophet Muhammad said, as has been reported in Muslim and At-Tirmidhi, O mankind, your Lord is one, and your Father is one. You all descended from Adam, and Adam was created from earth. He is most honored among you in the sight of Allah, who is most upright. No Arab is superior to an non-Arab, or a non-Arab superior to an Arab. No colored person to a white person, or a white person to a colored person, except by taqwa, except by piety. In the other narration, in At-Tabrani, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asked, who among men is most favored by Allah? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, a man who does the most good to people. Such are the virtues of Islam and rules one must follow to obtain eternal peace. At last, I pray to Allah that He may give us the strength to show people the beauty of Islam. Ameen. Taqabbal ya Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum.